All right, now is the time on Game Scoop when we play video game 20 questions.
Yes, I have a new strategy, Damon.
Yeah.
Don't share the strategy with him. He'll pick harder games.
It also didn't work last week.
No, it's a different new strategy.
Oh, okay.
Last week's new strategy was very close. It is our fault. We were in the right circle to get that game.
Yeah.
We just.
All right, how about you just
the,
ask questions? We'll try to predict what your strategy
The
is.
new strategy is that I am reading Damon's emails before the show.
Yeah.
So
That would actually be
Scoop.
that would actually be a smart move.
Over his shoulder.
This is where we
At the
take
airport.
suggestions from you, the listeners and viewers. Remember, you just email me at gamescoop@ign.com for your suggestions. This week's comes from James in Miami, Florida.
Okay.
Let the questioning begin.
Hotline Miami, because it's Miami.
Damon,
Did we lose?
do you or your opponents or anyone else in this game have hit points?
Yes.
You mean like that's what it'll be called and everything?
Wow, hit points. That's amazing.
You're asking what?
Well, like
Hey, HP.
yeah.
Hit points.
Yes.
Good.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so almost certainly.
because
an
I
RPG.
wouldn't. I don't know what to call it in like
But
Castlevania.
do we want to? Do we want to? Let's.
RPG-esque, could be
Yeah.
a shooter, could be,
Yeah. Let's ask.
Choose a Japanese
Is it an RPG?
Is it? Do we give it?
No. Let's see if he answers, because then we can get a free question if he can't give an answer.
I'm trying to think how to answer that question. What's the most
You have
accurate?
two options.
Dude,
Yes.
I once argued with Dan Stapleton
no.
for 10 minutes about what an RPG
Okay.
was.
Because of the binary nature of this game, yes.
Okay. There we go.
Excuse me?
Yeah. I don't understand what that means.
I mean, what if it's like some questions aren't yes or no questions?
Okay. If
Or can't be answered with a
if
simple
you're
yes or no.
forced to choose, then yes.
Basically, I screwed us by making him answer that fast.
We should probably get
is
there.
it a Japanese game?
Yes.
Okay, Japanese.
So that does eliminate, weird edge cases. Well, that eliminates, in my head, I was thinking like it could be a weird Diablo type situation or a weird Borderlands type situation or Deus Ex. That actually
You guys
knocks
wanna
out
get
a
the
lot of
decade?
stuff.
It could be a genre mashup, though. For example, like a
That's
Golgo
what- that's
13
what the
type
issue is.
thing or something like that.
Yeah, but it does eliminate a lot of those.
Yeah.
Because Dan, again, I argue with our reviews editor, Dan Stapleton, about whether Diablo was an RPG or not. It
Well, I get that argument. I mean, that's a fun argument to make. It's.
was terrible.
Do you guys want to
did you
go for
argue?
years, or do you guys want to do
It's
other stuff?
absolutely an RPG.
Hold
I
on,
agree.
hold on. Let's keep on.
All right, so maybe
Stay on
why don't
target.
we narrow the years down? Let's get the years. That sounds
Did this come out before January 1st, 2000?
No.
okay. So it's an after 2000 game. Wow. Okay. A
Stands out.
Japanese, a Japanese after 2000 game.
Game with hit points.
with hit points. Boy, that could be a lot.
Sounds
of,
like Dark Souls.
Ooh, let's see.
Oh, and it's not only with hit points. It's yes an RPG.
Is this game
Soft yes.
featured
Well,
on
it's an
Nintendo hardware?
No.
Ooh, that was a burner.
No, it wasn't. I was thinking there had a lot of specific, there's a lot of Nintendo exclusive action RPGs.
Since 2000?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Is this a game from after 2010?
After January 1st, 2010?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Very recent. Well, you're right. I should ask that first, because then I wouldn't have I said it. Oh, no, those still fit, actually.
It's okay. At least we know it's not. I can't even name a game after 2010.
Nah, my head,
Hit points on Nintendo.
my head was Project Rainfall for all this stuff. So.
Wow, after 2000.
Xenosaga?
Huh?
Xenosaga?
Xenosaga Last Story, or Xenoblade Last Story, there could have been a lot
Is
of...
this, is this generally thought of, or most often
Yes,
sort of pictured
so
as a
much DS
console
stuff.
game?
Yes.
Generally
Oh, cool.
thought of as
Yes.
a console game. All right? It has
Because
to-
I was thought he might be pulling some cell phone trickery on us or something.
No, that's
or
really good.
PC.
That's really
Is
good.
it part of a series?
No.
Okay.
Wow.
Again, because of the binary nature of this game, no.
Should we ask a license then?
Maybe,
Sounds
yeah,
like,
we could ask about a license. Is it a license game?
No.
All right, well, we're in good shape. We know roughly the genre. We could talk about control scheme. We could ask about
Modern-ish RPG on a console.
modern-ish.
RPG-like.
So this could be,
HP.
and from Japan. That's a big one. So let's think about our
2010,
developers.
2010 doesn't necessarily mean
Ooh.
current gen.
Yeah, that can be old gen. We can narrow that down.
Yeah.
But sort of as a console RPG. So it's probably not Monster Hunter, which is almost entirely a
Well, you
handheld
asked about
game.
PC?
I asked if it was played on console.
Not part of a
you said yes.
series, 'cause that would be Monster Hunter. So
Is
not-
this game on current gen hardware?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
That's good.
Late PS3.
Late PS3 360.
That's 10.
Yep. All right. We have every reason to get
Should we recap?
Yes.
Yeah.
Japanese-made RPG, not a licensed game. For us, not part of a series. Primarily known as a console game. You have hit points.
Ni no Kuni.
That comes to mind.
I don't know why it would have taken so long to call it an
Well,
RPG.
yeah,
Yeah.
that would be tough.
Still, Ni no Kuni would not be. Let's see.
Should we ask if it's downloadable mainly?
Well,
That always helps.
Yeah,
you
I would
narrow
think
down,
I
half
would
the
think like
games.
Child of Light or something, except that was U.S. made.
so that's not going to be it. But Ni no Kuni is a really great guess.
And that's on contemporary systems.
It did get ported to contemporary systems. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Well,
true.
I forget how we asked that
I said it. Yeah. I mean, it's a last gen game.
last time.
Okay, so are we saying Ni no Kuni? Yes or no? It's a possibility.
I mean,
It's too RPG like.
it fits the
You
criteria.
would just say yeah, it's an RPG.
It does fit our criteria.
Yeah,
I'm just
that's
trying to
right.
think about other
Well,
ways.
there's plenty of other games.
I mean, should we? Okay.
yeah, things like
is
Seventh
this
Dragon or.
is this exclusive to the Xbox 360?
No.
Same question, PS3.
Oh, wait, are we sure we want to use that?
Well, we might as well. I mean, it's
Well,
like-
that's burning a couple of questions. They're pretty fast.
all right.
All right, no, ask it. Go ahead. I'm being
We
rude.
haven't asked anything. Is this a PS3 game?
You're asking if it's exclusive to PS3?
No, it's just is it on PS3?
Yes.
So it's on both.
It's not exclusive to Xbox.
Or it's either on PS3 or it's on both.
Jared didn't like those that little exchange that just happened.
I'm
Just
very
think
confused.
of PS3 games. It makes it easy.
All right. Let's
We
think
know it's on PS3. We don't know.
Yeah,
if
we know it's on
Xbox.
PS3. So there's a lot there. I mean, it could be a
It's
Tales.
Japanese.
It could be a
It was on
Tales
PS3.
game. It could be, but it's not part of a
It's not part of a
series.
series.
So it's not a Tales game. Maybe we should just try to narrow it down by the people who create. Oh, wait, I have a thought. I think I might know what this is. Is this a Capcom game?
Yes.
Okay, this is probably what's the thing Capcom made that was Monster Hunter for America? What was that called? Crap, I'm going to remember. Dragon's Dogma is a possibility. I think that that fits the time period. That fits the maker. It's not part of a series.
Yeah.
It's RPG-ish.
Yeah, I agree
We
with all
were just
that.
talking about Dragon's Dogma. I wonder.
Does this have turn-based combat?
No.
Yeah. So
Is this a game?
we should have asked that earlier.
features dragons.
Yes.
It might
Yeah.
not be Dragon's
Is this a game that features Dogma?
Yes.
So Dragon's Dogma.
Dogma.
Yep.
So hard.
Hey, we did it.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
was
really
worried.
tough one. We wouldn't have got that one without you, Jared. I don't think.
I was
don't-
worried about
maybe.
that one.
I didn't.
You guys are
I remember
okay.
it existing. We just talked about this. I forgot what it
So
was.
developed and published by Capcom, released in 2012 for 360 and PS3, released for PC this year.
Yeah, they did a little
What?
semi.
That was a
That would have
game.
thrown us
It's like a
off.
semi remake, right? I think it's got some new stuff in it. And,
And it's action RPG. That's why I was a little. I
Why do
didn't
you think
wanna-
it's not part of or what's the series?
A sequel was released in
Yeah.
Japan, Dragon's Dogma Online.
Really?
But it was only in Japan.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
that was a great answer. You really did nailed it. No, that was fun. That
It's
game's worth checking out.
It's
by
a
the
single
way.
player. It's open world game, and it got good reviews.
Yeah, I would say if you're going to play a Monster Hunter-ish game now, I think just go with the 3DS one that's out right now. But Dragon's Dogma.
Perfect
if you wanna
score
play-
in Famitsu.
But if you want to play on a console, then
Yeah,
Dragon's
I
Dogma.
played some of that when it came out, and I had fun with it.
Yeah.
Capcom put out some interesting games right around that time. They put out Asura's Wrath, I think, like that
jeez.
same year.
I forgot
that's
that
one.
ever
I always
happened.
get those two mixed up because I didn't
Yeah.
play either.
Asura's Wrath is all QuickTime events.
Yeah.
That's the one
It's
where you
a
like it's like
very
Planet
cinematic
Destroy-
manga QuickTime event game, which is also pretty cool, actually.
So it's the Wesker fight from Resident Evil 4 for like 8 hours.
Yeah. But in a really like,
The demo at E3 was really funny for that. It
Yeah.
was like giant punches.
it's just like a
flying in the
crazy,
air.
very unique, one of a kind.
I can totally see that being a game that demos, like you demo the E3 and you're like, that was awesome,
Yeah,
and then you
you
get
don't
the
want
full
it for
game
8
and you're like,
hours.
well,
Real quick fun fact before we break this week. A new study finds that most mobile gaming, despite its name, done at home.
yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, that
Yeah.
hurts.
Mobile
That
and
hurts
portable
my-
gaming happens on the
Why
couch.
does that hurt your heart?
It hurts my heart because
People are
true-
playing
it's-
games at home?
It's true for me.
oh, I love when people play games at home. But so here's why it really hurts my heart. It comes up to the subject earlier in the show. Mobile gaming wounded Nintendo, and I irrationally and to a point of irrationality love Nintendo, and it makes me sad. And
see.
so therefore, also mobile gaming can be viciously and horribly predatory sometimes.
Sure.
As well as wonderful and tremendous
Yeah.
sometimes. I'm playing Final Fantasy 1 on my phone right now and having a ball with it.
Yeah, you can't really. It's a. I don't know. It's an. I don't know that I would say that about mobile gaming.
It's all
like-
sold through one place. That's the problem that drives me nuts about it, is that it's easy for me to focus my anger in one place when I should be more rationally focusing at specific studios.
You say you're playing Final Fantasy 1 on mobile.
I am.
What are the rest of us playing?
Oh,
Still playing World of Warcraft?
Damon, let me tell you what. I am playing World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
My Shadow Priest finally reached level 100.
Is this book?
Yeah, this is Book the Shadow Priest. So that means I'm.
Did you tell a story on here that someone recognized you in
Yeah.
World of Warcraft?
Yeah,
You were like, is this Justin from IGN because of your name?
I joined a guild, and they knew the guy's a GameScoop fan, and knew that in an offhand way I'd mentioned my character name, and so that was pretty fun.
great.
So I'm in the Broken Isles now, which is the new content. So
Duh.
I could have been, when you buy the expansion, they want you to experience the new hot stuff. So they let you boost a character to level 100 and just start right away with that. But I chose not to. Like, it's about the journey, not the destination. So I started at level 1, and it's taken me 2 months. And I finally did it. I'm level 100, and I'm finally experiencing like what everyone was experiencing 2 months ago when the expansion came out. And I have my artifact weapon. I went through. You go under the lake in Tirisfal Glade to get your new artifact weapon and defeat to get my Shadow Priest artifact. And oh man, I'm having a ball. Dude.
I'm glad. Sam, how about you?
I'm playing an iPhone game called Inks. It's like a pinball game where you draw, like every time you hit something, it splatters ink everywhere, and it's like puzzles with pinball, and it works pretty well.
Nice.
It works well. It's just that my phone is a smaller, older model, and I'm playing Gears of War 4.
Also just started Owlboy,
Owlboy's great.
which is just gorgeous.
I can't believe, I think I like wrote about that game years ago.
10 years ago.
For IGN.
That game's been in development.
It's crazy that it's out. But
Really?
I'm glad it turned out well. I think it's
It's pretty
I also
good.
want to name drop Plants vs. Zombies Heroes. People are calling it a Hearthstone clone. It's not.
Nope.
It's really different mechanically, but
not any more than Hearthstone is a Magic the Gathering clone.
exactly.
yeah.
So it's a very, very polished. I expected it to be kind of a throwaway Plants vs. Zombies card game, but it's actually very thoughtful and it's very strategic. And
Are you guys going to try Gwent? It's in beta.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
play
I have
Gwent too.
the. I'm in the closed beta right now.
And
like
I was
that too.
actually, I felt the same about Elder Scrolls Legends, which is their card game. I'm like, well, this is very sort of just a flavor of, hey, we have a fantasy franchise, let's make a card game. But it's doing interesting things mechanically too. There's
Legends is the 2-lane one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's,
so that Gwent, actually Hearthstone, Plants, Gwent, and Elder Scrolls Legends are 4 strong card games,
And-
all doing 4 very different things.
There's actually a 5th one that I enjoy called Shadowverse.
Oh yeah, I haven't checked it out.
That has
yet.
like really, really beautiful anime art in it too, and it's fun also. It's also free to play. It's crazy. I have a copy of Titanfall 2 ready to go that I'm looking forward to playing,
Nice.
but
I got to hook that up.
Darkest Dungeon still has its hooks in me.
oh, that game's so good.
Playing Darkest Dungeon every night is
Every
incredible.
night? Cool.
So
I gotta
good.
get that one.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's really tough though, and you gotta sort of like commit to it. But once you figure out how to get through it, I'm a big gameplay like loop guy. Like it just has such a satisfying loop that
Yeah.
I just go over and over, round and round and round again.
Did you ever get into Etrian Odyssey?
I borrowed Justin's copy of that.
Still have it.
And that was too convoluted for me.
Yeah.
So that's like an example of something that's too dense for me.
Because that's another one when you get into the loop, it's
Yeah.
just
Did you play
perfect.
Rogue Legacy?
I love Rogue
man,
Legacy.
Rogue
That's,
Legacy's so
that's a
good.
perfect example.
You would like Risk
That's-
of Rain.
I wanna
Did you
play
Risk
Darkest
of Rain?
Dungeon.
I played Risk of
Okay.
Rain, but I think Borderlands is the same way. Disgaea is obviously the same way. I love those games, for sure. That's all the scoops we have for this week. Remember, you can always reach us at the email address, gamescoop@ign.com. Thank you, Justin. Thank you, Jared. Thank you, Sam.
Scoops.
My name is Damon. This is IGN Game Scoop, and we're out.